Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to be doing a review of something that's super high-end that we kind of got turned on to, I think, by Curly Fragrance. I can't really remember. It's popping around as part of a constellation collection, I believe it's called, from Tiziana Terenzi. This is their Velorum Assoluto. Before we jump into the review, if you would be so kind to subscribe and smash that thumbs up button, it really helps us get into other people's suggested video feeds and that sort of thing, which really helps people check us out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This fragrance, check out the picture of the bottle, is super expensive. It lists for about $850 US on most websites. I've seen some where it's even a little bit more than that. Now, obviously you can get it discounted, but even if you get a 50% discount, you're still talking about 420 bucks, right? We are going to use the 2 milliliter decant that we got from Scent Split to do an initial spray. We'll read some of the commentary from Terenzi's website, and then we'll get into more of a breakdown of the fragrance itself. Here we go. One there. You know, it's so expensive, and I only have 2 milliliters, so I really want to kind of treat this nicely. And then I'll just put one under my neck. The initial scent, the initial scent is very intoxicating. It's really got a unique kind of a scent, to me at least. Various websites and fragrance sites note that the base notes of this are vanilla, musk, guaiac wood, sandalwood, tonka bean, and amber. The middle notes are nutmeg, clove, cinnamon, tea, almond. And the top notes are ginger, orange, saffron, rose, black pepper, and cardamom. I'm getting a lot of those scents in this, and it's kind of hard to describe the amalgamation of them all. It's got a faint sort of oud kind of thing, which I think is from that guaiac wood, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the scent notes that people comment on are it's fresh, fruity, musky, spicy, sweet. That's a lot of different scents that go into this, right? I'm going to read a little bit from the website about the perfume cologne and its origins, and it's just sort of a backstory. You know, not every, but a lot of perfume houses have a whole kind of backstory about their fragrances and why they mean so much to the perfumer and so on and so forth. So with respect to this scent, the thrust of Tiziana creative research towards perfection mixes tradition of innovative design and high Italian jewelry, being one of its leading exponents. Now, if you look at the bottle, it's got this very interesting sort of metallic top, not top, but sort of dripping or encasing of the glass itself. The style marries again with the visionary madness of Paola, heading together toward new frontiers of a trip that never ends. The dreamy encounter of knowledge and the magic of real experiences became assoluto, drops of precious uniqueness, limited to selected few. The stylistic perfection of Italian jewelry, completely handmade, is the setting for these rare and valuable essences. Spirits of light extracted in the wake of cosmic parables, drawn from the stardust from which they are named. They have about, I think, a half a dozen different scents in this collection dealing with constellations. Indeed, a Luna collection draws inspiration from the constellations that we learnt to recognize since we were children, together with our beloved grandfather, Guglielmo, known as Guman, a great expert of the vault of heaven and its surprising mythological stories that he used to tell us with the sweetest love and knowledge of the master. From the memories of the most magical of the human journey, where the fragrances of Luna collection are born, the artistic research explores and deepens unreleased details of the original compositions. New creations, even more precious and unique, that gather the strength and intensity of the notes and melodies felt on the moon. An unexpected feeling pours out to face the incredible soloist performance on the theme variant, like the jazz player loves to do during an inspired jam session. I mean, they use a lot of really flowery and conjuring of image language. It's really kind of a whole different style of copywriting, I think. The olfactory pyramid is dilated, sectioned, and newly interpreted, catching the most noteworthy counterpoints in cloves. The scented reflections are amplified into innovative and revolutionary structures of unreleased matrix, tensions, contrasts, dissonances, and melodies which are contained in a harmonic sequence of emotions. Privilege of the few refined connoisseurs really able to understand the essence of the new meter. After exploring the constellations of Andromeda, Draco, and Ursa, the journey continues, focusing on the most mysterious stars in them. The brightest dot in the infinite universe is now enclosed in a drop of Assoluto. Indulge in the opulence of Tiziana Terenzi Assoluto Velorum Extrait de Parfum Spray. The top notes of zesty lemon, invigorating ginger, and spicy pink pepper create an energetic opening. The heart, featuring the depth of oud, the mystique of incense, and the opulence of saffron, captures a sense of rich luxury. And I have to say, these middle notes, the oud, incense, and saffron, is really very, very present in this scent. The lingering base notes of sandalwood, warm amber, and comforting vanilla add an aura of opulent indulgence. Perfect for an elegant evening gala, a sophisticated dinner, and a cultural event. This unisex fragrance from the renowned niche brand Tiziana Terenzi is a symphony of luxury and allure. Elevate your senses with Assoluto Velorum, a fragrance that envelops you in a world of opulent sophistication. The fragrance blend that they discuss is lemon and ginger create an invigorating top, while pink pepper adds a touch of spice. The heart reveals the depth of oud, the mystique of incense, and the opulence of saffron. The base notes of sandalwood, warm amber, and comforting vanilla evoke an aura of luxurious indulgence. It's a lot of very flowery and sort of aspirational, maybe, language about a scent to my ears. I get it. If you're spending $850 on a 100 milliliter bottle of cologne or perfume, you want some sort of copy to go along with this shit. And I gotta say, the bottle looks gorgeous. It is really beautiful. And they have a series, like I said earlier, about a half dozen of these different fragrances named after constellations or stars, the stars. But getting down to hard cases, the incense, saffron, and oud is really present, but it's present in a sort of a soft kind of a way. It's not the barnyard oudy stank that a number of these really high-end fragrances evoke. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? I used to smoke Cuban cigars, and you knew a box of cigars was good when you open it up and it smelled like a farm, meaning horse poop and that sort of thing, you know, manure, earthy, kind of really, you knew you were dealing with a living organism because of the way it was kind of rotting away. This is very, like I said, I put 3 spritzes on. One on each arm, one on my neck. And it's really fragrant. It's definitely filling the space that I'm in. Very present, this scent. And I have to say, it's really, really sexy. I really like it. Now, it's not going to appeal to everybody. And there's no reason why it should for that price point, right? First of all, you're going to be limited by purchasing options depending on your budget, clearly. But it's one of the better kind of oudy-oriented fragrances that I've smelled since I've been doing this. Now, I haven't been doing this for a long time in terms of actually reviewing a lot of scents, and since I was wearing scents regularly, the perfume marketplace, whatever you want to characterize it as, has exploded. There are just hundreds and hundreds of scents out there. It's almost like when I used to review cannabis. There are just innumerable choices to pick from for trying out, checking out, you know, that sort of thing. Having said that, it's really, like I say, it's very potent. It's got a very present smell to it. That oud, incense, and saffron combo is, to me, it's really clear. It really pops. And this is one of the few descriptors from a manufacturer that really, to me, speaks the truth about what you're encountering in your olfactory nerves, glands, scents, whatever you want to call it. It is really kind of intoxicating. It's really nice. I'm really starting to like this. I would not recommend buying a full bottle of this on a blind buy or even a 50 milliliter bottle. If you want to check it out, go to a place like scentsplit.com. I believe Curly Fragrance has a code Curly10 you can use. A number of other places do. And I think if you're a first-time client, they'll give you a 10% discount on your next order, something like that. Regardless, I think it's really worth trying if you're into this sort of thing. It's not necessarily a young person scent. It definitely bespeaks more sophistication and worldliness, but it is very, very nice. I really, really like it. I'm not really sure that I was expecting to like it just because of the price point. I'm kind of suspicious of things that are crazy priced. I don't really understand it, but this is really wonderful. Again, it's not for everybody. There's a little bit of a powdery dry down, but not much. And I just really enjoy the way it smells. If you enjoyed the review, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please give us a thumbs down. Any interaction is good. Please leave us any comments down below about any interactions you've had with this particular scent or anything else from this perfume house. We would really appreciate the information so that we can review other products of theirs going forward. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay lifted, stay smelling great, stay well groomed, and don't forget to be kind to other human beings and their four-legged friends. Cheers, everybody. We love you.